Welcome back to Overhead Athletics. Max Wardell, joined today by Mackenzie. Mackenzie's a softball player, pitcher, but she also does a little bit of throwing overhand. And she had an exacerbation of pain, shoulder pain / neck pain on the right side back in high school season. We're now a long ways away from that, and we're actually working on some aspects of her throw, getting it a little more fine-tuned, but we're also talking about how can we prevent some of this in the future. We'll do a little special test here. So it's peculiar to see somebody having soreness in this region coming in after throwing a lot or even pitching windmill a lot. So we got to look at it and say, why is that? Well, we look at her posture a little bit and we say, okay, maybe there's some positioning of the shoulder blade and that sort of thing. But also, we were kind of doing a little investigative work and we had her do some nerve tension stuff. She doesn't really like this, so go ahead and reach out like this and bring it back, and now bring that head to the other side. How's that feel? Not very good, right? And then we can do the same thing up here, and this is just tensioning median nerve and then ulnar nerve. Don't like that, do you? So that would be confirmation of some nerve irritation, and she's having symptoms here. She's not actually having a lot of peripheral symptoms down in her hand, so that tells us we're probably dealing with something more at this level. Interestingly, we take the arm up, we push down a little bit. Now try to bend your ear to this side. Doesn't get a whole lot. Now if we stay there. That's as far as she can get. Now can you go farther? A lot more. So that's just a muscle length test, nice and easy. We've done it on the table a little more controlled fashion. The other thing I want you to note is that when she takes her head over there, what do you see? You see that she looks up this way. So we're going to retest and watch what happens when she looks down, which is more length in that. Okay, bring that ear over, now look down. Oh, a lot more stretch, eh? So we're going to give you guys a nice stretch that we like to use in our athletes for this. Now if she starts to get symptoms down in the arm, symptoms up here, we're going to get away from it. What she's going to do is she's going to take her elbow on the wall, she's going to drive the elbow back, but also drive the shoulder down. So she's actually trying to drive that shoulder down, and then once she gets there, she can kind of peel that head away to the other side. So we'll give you guys a couple perspectives on this. So she's going to drive that arm up a little bit, not too far back into flexion, but she's going to try to push the shoulder down. There you go, right there. So she holds the shoulder down, and then she can kind of, oh, big stretch, look down at that other armpit, look down, right there. So now she's actually loading to the shoulder. Feel a stretch there? Take this hand. She can give herself a little extra love there. Make sure you're driving this shoulder blade down this way, Mackenzie. Good. And she'll find that position. Maybe she brings it into more adduction this way towards her head. It gets it a little bit more. Whatever it is, just to kind of hit that. If she drives that shoulder down, she should feel it more at this base. If she just does more through the head, she'll feel it more up in the neck. This is one of our best stretches. This goes along well with our other stretch that we've shown you guys for that scalene, or those scalene muscles. Feel it through here and through here. Good. Let's just turn and just show them really quickly. Let's go right on this wall here just so they can see from that angle too. So she's there. She's going to look down and towards this side, and she's driving the shoulder blade down. That's your nice little levator scapula stretch. It often gets tight. I find myself doing it all the time because I get tight as well. But that's a huge one that we can do. Then peel that head away. If she starts to get any symptoms, soreness, achiness, cold fingers, anything in the hand, just backs off, takes a little break. She might do it in 10-second intervals. She might do it in 2-minute intervals. But that's what she's going to do in her home program on top of what we're doing in the throw. And then we can have her do the one that you saw in the other video. If you look up our scaling stretch, where she takes a band and actually pins this shoulder down in the nape of the neck and then just bends over, and she can actually look down at the armpit and pin here. She can look up at the sky, find where she feels the tightest. And that's your homework, Mackenzie, with the band right there. So those two right there, we do in our thoracic outlet stuff. We have symptoms up in here, which is a little less common, but it's something that we do see here time to time, especially in our female throwers. and especially in people that have been throwing for a long period of time. Scalenes, levator scap, two important muscles to address when you're looking at this. Make sure to subscribe, hit the thumbs up. We'll see you guys in the next video.